jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Hi everyone, I'm Colonel Gru, and today we're taking a look at the high-grade Universal Sentry MSM-07 Zagok.
Yeah, I'm Nerf fan, and I want you to review this instead. I want you to review Nerf guns on your channel from now on if you want to be successful.
No, I'm not here to review that. I'm here to review this.
You do wanna.
I don't wanna.
You do wanna.
I don't wanna.
You do wanna.
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna.
I do wanna.
You don't wanna.
I do wanna.
You don't wanna.
I do wanna.
Well, here you go.
Wait, what?
It's reverse psychology for you, bitch!
Well, guess I'll start from the beginning. Hey everyone, I'm Colonel Gru, and today we are taking a look at the Nerf Rivals Diva Blaster. Now, when Overwatch first came out, I missed out on the hype. I didn't have a PC at the time, and eventually when I got a PC, people stopped talking about Overwatch and moved on to other things like Fortnite, and I kind of forgot about the game. I also had the games Team Fortress 2 and Paladins, which were similar games to Overwatch and were free, and I thought to myself, why would I want to spend money on a game that is similar to two games that I already own that are free? But recently I decided to install the game onto my computer, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, and the reason I purchased this blaster is because I'm a diva main in Overwatch. In fact, here I have some footage of my very first ever highlight playing as her. Now, I'm not the most die-hard Nerf fan in the world. I did have some Nerf guns growing up, but I never really had anyone to play with, and I just got pretty bored with them, and they just sat in the basement for years. Ow, even as a kid I was lonely and depressed. When Hasbro made blasters and action figures based on the characters from Overwatch, I also missed out on it last year because I didn't play Overwatch until very recently, but now I'm starting to pick up some of those merchandise. It's really a shame that they canceled those lines. It would have been nice if they continued making more, like with the Overwatch Ultimates line. It really would have been nice if we gotten a figure of Orisa, for example, but we've yet to get one. But maybe they'll make more merchandise for the sequel whenever it comes out. Moving on to the blaster itself, this is a pretty solid toy. It's pretty faithful to what's seen in the game, but as a Nerf blaster, it has some orange on the gun tip so that people don't think it's a real gun, but seriously, who would mistake this for a real gun? And you got the Diva insignia here, as well on the other side. But if you look up close, there is some smudges of black paint, I suppose, as well as a paint blemish right here with some pink. And that doesn't look really good, but it's not going to be that noticeable if you have it on a shelf or something. As for the other side, it's again not really too noticeable, but there is some smudging of the black paint that was used, which is kind of unfortunate, but minor. Now you got the Overwatch branding on this side, as well as some warnings, and on the other side we got the Overwatch branding once again. And a nice detail they added was that they actually have this fake clip, because in the game when Diva reloads, she actually puts in the clip through this area like a real pistol, but that's not how it works with this blaster. And a really nice feature that this blaster has is it has a non-removable keychain, and at the end of it, you got the Playboy Bunny! Just kidding. Bunnies are kind of Diva's thing, and it kind of has that motif with her mech and everything, but if I remember correctly, there was an interview with her voice actress, and she stated that the bunny is a feminist icon or symbol in South Korea, but I'm not 100% sure. If you know more details, let me know in the comments. Now, as a Nerf Rivals blaster, there's no end strike attachments or any railings up on the top. Now, a nice feature that these blasters have is that there is a safety switch. Currently I have it locked, and you flip it up, you're ready to fire. And what's even more interesting is that on the other side they have a fake one that's molded in so it doesn't look out of place. A really nice touch that Hasbro did. The design and grip of the handle is also extremely comfortable. Now, this is the only Overwatch Nerf blaster I own at the time of this recording, but apparently there are reports that the other blasters aren't as comfortable to hold because they're trying to make it more game accurate and sometimes doesn't get executed very well in real life. I don't have any ammo loaded in at the moment, but to fire, you push this all the way back and you push it forward, and then you pull the trigger and you fire. It makes a very loud sound, which is actually extremely powerful. We'll do test firing later. And to reload and put in the ammo, as you pull it back, this opens up and you can fill in the, is it balls, darts? I'm not really sure. I'm not really into Nerf, like I said. Now, in case this blaster gets jammed, there is this little pink button. You push and you pull back, and you can adjust things inside. But there is a bit of a problem with that. I don't know if this is just mine, but whenever I use this feature, it's really hard to close it back in, and I have to use a lot of force to close it back. The blaster includes 3 Nerf rival balls that are green, and each of these, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it has an Overwatch logo, and then it just has the standard Nerf logo on it. The blaster can only hold 3 of these, which kind of is a disappointment. I really wish it could hold at least 1 more, but it is what it is. But another major problem I have with my blaster, this could just be mine, but if yours has a similar issue, let me know in the comments. But when I pull this back and I push it forward, it doesn't go all the way forward. It's just slightly off. And because of that, oh wow, it just fired. But for some strange reason, most of the time, it doesn't fire. Wow, it works perfectly on camera, but when it's off camera, it never works for some strange reason. I think what happened was that I pulled it back, and then I pushed it back using a lot of force, and then now it fires. But that's just my speculation. While at it, I'm going to take this somewhere and do some test firing. Now, in this test firing footage, I actually had a really hard time firing the blaster, but I found that really pulling hard on the trigger will allow you to fire the blaster. And one thing I found is that if you push your hand against the top piece and you fire, it'll be easier to shoot. And I'm also left-handed when it comes to guns and blasters, so let's see if I can hit that stand over there. Now, I do apologize if you had a hard time seeing what was going on in the second clip of the test shooting, but unfortunately I lost one of the green projectiles. But after searching the storage area, I found this yellow Nerf rival projectile that's like a yellow one. It's exactly like the one that came with this blaster, but in the meantime I'm going to use this until I find the other one. And there you have my review on this blaster. Honestly, I think it's pretty good, but it really has some serious problems with the firing mechanisms. I think there are some people that took out some pieces inside that fixed the problem, but I don't want to risk doing that on my blaster since I'm on a budget. And that's all there really is to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. And until then, I'll see you on the flip side.